I was only walking through your neighborhood, saw you light on honey in the cold. I stood anywhere I go, there you are. Anywhere I go, there you are. I've been getting used to waking up with you. I've been getting used to waking.
Zach and Melissa, you have traveled such a great distance. As a testament to the distance you will continually go for each other. You stand here, just the two of you, as a symbol of the commitment you are walking into. The commitment you make is not with those in your lives, but with each other. This ceremony is to celebrate your love for each other. More than all of that, it is to celebrate what you have found in each other, and that at the end of this ceremony, you will walk away as two individuals who have chosen to be partners in life. You have known each other from the first glance of acquaintance to this point of commitment. At some point, you decided to marry. From that moment of yes to this moment of yes, indeed, you have been making promises and agreements in an informal way. All of those conversations that were held riding in a car or over a meal, or during long walks, all those sentences that began with, "when we're married," and continued with, "I will, and you will, and we will," those late night talks that included someday and somehow, and maybe, and all those promises that are unspoken matters of the heart. All these common things and more, and the real process of a wedding. The symbolic vows that you are about to make are a way of saying to one another, you know, all those things we've promised and hoped and dreamed. Well, I meant it all, every word. Look at one another and remember this moment in time. Before this moment, you have been many things to one another. Acquaintance, friend, companion, lover, dancing partner, and even teacher, where you have learned much from one another in these last several months. Now you shall say a few words that take you across a threshold of life, and things will never quite be the same between you. For after these vows, you shall say to the world, this is my husband, this is my wife. A reading by Lemony Snicket. I will love you as a drawer loves a secret compartment, and as a secret compartment loves a secret, and as a grasping person loves a glass of brandy to calm their nerves, and as a glass of brandy loves to shatter on the floor, and as the noise of glass shattering loves to make everyone else gasp, and as someone else gasping loves a nearby desk to lean against, even if leaning against it presses the lever that loves to open a drawer and reveal a secret compartment. I will love you until all such compartments are opened and discovered, and until all the secrets have gone gasping into the world. I will love you until all the codes and hearts have been broken, and until every anagram and egg has been unscrambled. At this point in the ceremony, I'd like to let you exchange your personal vows. We'll begin with Zach.
There are no happy endings. Endings are the saddest part, so give me a happy middle and a very happy start. 15 months ago, we met for our first date. I was so nervous I could barely speak. I'd already seen pictures of you, so I knew you were beautiful. I knew you were gorgeous. We'd been talking almost nonstop for a day and a half. I knew we'd get along well, have plenty to talk about. But nothing prepared me for your energy, for the way your presence and the sound of your voice would take my breath away. Counts vary, but whether I asked you out on a second date 10 minutes into our first date or a couple of hours, you said yes. Since that first yes, we've taken turns leading each other through the relationship we're celebrating today. Ever since that first meeting, I find myself in awe of you. Your strength, intelligence, vulnerability, curiosity. I admire all of you. From your appreciation of a good book or a well-developed vocabulary to your ever-present drive to improve and grow. I appreciate the courage and determination you show day to day and your blunt honesty. I enjoy your excitement over all the little details. The attention and value you give to your friendships. The fact that you use the correct ratio of milk to cereal. Your insecurities, fears, passions, drive, appreciation of humor and intrigue in the macabre. I love all of you. Set fire to all your maps. Forget how it's always been. We're explorers of the heart, learning to dream again. The adventure of a lifetime, with love alone as our guide. Exotic places beyond imagination, ones we've longed for deep inside. Thank you for going on this adventure with me. An adventure beginning at a dive bar in Spokane and taking us halfway across the world. Today our adventure continues, a new chapter starts. I look forward to being by your side as we travel the world, as we take turns getting sick and nursing the other back to health, as we go through the hell, tranquility, boredom, and storms of life. I'm your partner, and I promise to love, support, and care for you through all stages of our relationship. I will be here for you in moments of anger and of passion. I will look for you in moments of peace and of anxiety. Our story so far has been a very happy start to a very romantic, comedic tale.
Yes.
And I can think of nothing sadder than meeting the end of our story. But I promise to do my best to make the middle the happiest, most adventurous, love-filled middle any story has ever seen. I do not want to have you to fill the empty parts of me. I want to be filled on my own. I want to be so complete I could light a whole city, and then I want to have you. Us combined could set it on fire.
That's beautiful. I see these vows not as promises, but privileges. I get to spend my life laughing with you, crying with you, caring for you, sharing with you. So while every one of these is a promise, I am choosing to present them to you in the light of the wonderful gift you are giving me by choosing to spend your life with me. I have the privilege of someone who understands me in a way no one ever really has, and works hard every single day to get to know me more deeply. You are my best friend and one true love, and I want nothing more than to know every cranny of your existence. There is still a part of me today that can't believe I am the one who gets the honor of marrying you. I had the privilege of walking into love, knowing all of your faults, and with you knowing all of mine. We chose each other, and I would choose you again. A quote by Angelita Liam perfectly fits our relationship. I saw that you were perfect, so I loved you. Then I saw that you were not perfect, and I loved you even more. I get the privilege to grow disgracefully old and crusty together with you, to shake our collective fists at teenagers, and to talk endlessly about the old days when things were better, cheaper, and our wholehearted attempts at corrupting wholesomeness. I want the privilege of having you at your worst. Give me your anxiety, your long commutes, your depression, your lost keys, your annoying coworkers, melted lids, your addictions, all of it, and I will give you my love to make it all right. I have the privilege to take action in our marriage and not just give lip service to those actions. I will be your partner in all things for the rest of our days. I get the privilege of having a loving partner to support my dreams, and as your wife, to support all of your dreams. Even the one about digging a giant hole in our backyard. I have the privilege to live a life of constant adventure with you, whether it be here in a foreign country or in our daily lives. Just waking up next to you is an adventure I can't wait to live for the rest of my life. I have the privilege of giving you my love, undying devotion and tenderness, to not ask you to be more than you are, and to love you for being you. I have the privilege of walking into this life with you without reservation, without fear, and without confusion. Instead, I know everything will work out just how it was meant to because we will be together. I have the privilege of looking back on my life and seeing all of the little choices I made that led me to the moment I met you. How one different choice would have left me without you. And knowing without pause that I would relive every moment. Because at the end of that road was you, and without that hard road, I never would have been ready for the love that was waiting for me on this beach.
Zach, do you promise to love and hold Melissa through every storm, every challenge and obstacle that comes to you two in life?
I do.
Do you promise to enjoy and appreciate the peaceful moments as well as the days that come with strain and growth?
I do.
Both being inevitable in love?
I do.
Melissa, do you promise to love and hold Zach through every storm, every challenge and obstacle that comes to you two in life? Do you promise to enjoy and appreciate the peaceful moments as well as the days that come with strain and growth, both being inevitable in love?
I do.
Today you stand in a circle. Circles symbolize wholeness, strength, clarity, and timelessness. Much like the circle you stand in today, your rings and will endure the pleasure and pains of life through the strength of these circles. Zach, please take the ring for Melissa, and you may place it on her finger as you repeat after me. Melissa, the fitting of this ring,
Melissa, the fitting of this ring,
with its unending circle,
symbolizes
my everlasting love for you.
Symbolizes my everlasting love for you.
The placing of this ring on your finger
The placing of this ring on your finger
is the fulfillment of my dream.
is the fulfillment of my dream.
To have you as my friend,
To have you as my friend,
my love,
my love,
my wife,
my wife,
and to live as one.
and to live as one.
Placing the ring on Zach, you should repeat after me. Zach, the fitting of this ring
Zach, the fitting of this ring
is with unending love.
is with unending love.
It symbolizes my everlasting love for you.
It symbolizes my everlasting love for you.
The placing of this ring on your finger
The placing of this ring on your finger
is the fulfillment of my dream.
is the fulfillment of my dream.
To have you as my friend,
To have you as my friend,
my love, my husband,
my love, my husband,
and to live as one.
and to live as one.
May you wear these rings as a sign of the commitment you made here today, and may you always seek out each other's love. You can show your hand to the camera.
Like that.
When your head's resting next to mine, next to mine, you're the fire and the flood.
Remember to treat both yourself and each other with respect, and remind yourselves often of what brought you together. Give the highest priority to the tenderness, gentleness, and kindness your connection deserves. During any challenge, remember to focus on what is right between you. In this way, you can ride out times when clouds obstruct the sun's face in your life. Remember that while you might lose sight of the sun for a moment, the sun is still there. And if each of you takes responsibility for the quality of your life together will be marked by abundance and delight. Give to one another new experiences of joy. Challenge each other so that you may grow. But always remember to laugh every day and to love each other. Melissa and Zach, you have sealed your relationship by the giving and receiving of rings. By the power vested in me, I pronounce you as husband and wife. You may kiss for the first time as husband and wife.